I'm Paul Porter, gospel national recording artist. You know, life gives you a lot of struggles and hardships and trials and tribulations. And I've had those.
The doctor said I wouldn't see again. The doctor said I wouldn't walk again.
For in my life, I struggled with my health to the point of almost death. And I felt like I left the world and came back. But in that, I learned how to persevere. And through all my struggles, I made it. But I've got to tell my story.
Y'all know what happened to me. Said I had an aneurysm on the brain. Some didn't make it. But look at me. Oh, I feel like Doug Williams right now.
Where were you when it happened?
When I experienced the aneurysm, I was in Columbus, Ohio. We were, for some odd reason, we had a crazy schedule that week, and so we wound up getting to the concert late, but not late enough to sing. It was time for us to go on stage, so we just jumped in our clothes and went to the stage, and so we managed to do the whole set of 30 to 45 minutes. I made it through the whole concert except for the last song. Something just hit me real hard. It was almost like my ears started ringing and my vision started slowly going away in my right eye, and I backed up on the stage because it seemed like something like a big boom had hit me in the head. So I backed up and I managed to fall on the drums, and I felt them, and my drummer grabbed my hand and he managed to pull me back up, and they slowly faded out the song because it was really my last song.
Who was with you when it happened?
Nobody was really with me when it happened because the group had left out and they were going to sign autographs and everything. So I was like, by myself, and I noticed everything seemed like it was in slow motion. Everything, it was taking me so long to dress, and my mobile skills were just, disintegrating. I was feeling on the walls trying to make it out after I realized I had gotten dressed. And I got out to the table, and my brother noticed that when I started signing autographs, I was signing them up sideways. And he was going like, "Man, do you know you wrote up on that paper the wrong way?" And I was going like, "Wow, man, I thought I was doing it the right way." And I didn't know that slowly I was losing it. So we went, the next day got up and went to another service in Songford Bishop. And when I started getting on the bus to go home, I tried to step up on the bus step, and I could see the step, but my peripheral vision and everything in front of me looked like it was at a distance, so I was feeling for the steps, and I noticed that then I was off track. I was just, everything seemed jaded and sideways, and so the guys know I'm a jokester, so...
St. Paul, been feeling, trying to forget mine.
So at the end of the day, they thought I was just playing, so they said, "Get on the bus, man, and just lay down if you don't feel well." 12, 14 hours from Memphis all the way back to Memphis, Tennessee from Columbus, Ohio. It was the coldest day in December. I'll never will forget, it was December the 16th. And the bus had some malfunctions and broke down in the middle of the interstate in Memphis, Tennessee on the coldest day. And any split second of this breakdown, I could have died because I didn't know I was dying. It was just God had his hand on me all that time. And the doctors say when you have an aneurysm on the brain or anywhere in your body, what happened with my situation where I was so fortunate, it was a twill of a nerve, like you braid your hair and at the end your hair comes loose. A twill of a nerve came loose, and slowly it was spurting blood and forming a cold blood clot on the back of my brain about the size of a triangle like that.
You said, "Paul, don't worry, it's gonna be all right. I got full control." Everybody put your hand together and say, "Whoa."
When they got me to the emergency room, doctors examined me through and through because they told them that I was on my way. And when they got to my head, they found something seriously wrong. They said, this man is having an aneurysm on the brain. He's dying. My life was flashing before me because at that point I knew that I was very sick. It felt like if you could visualize a whole glass and my family is talking to me and I can't hear them because my ears are ringing and people are trying to say, do you remember me? And people are trying to say, oh, it was just crazy. And at that point, I felt that God had left me. But, God gave me this second chance because at the end of the day, something miraculous happened. While that time they were giving up, they tried to put stick needles in there to get blood to stand, in my veins, and my veins wouldn't even stand up. So it put kind of stall time. They moved me from one hospital to the main hospital, and that's when the doctor realized, hey, this guy has a 50-50 chance of living. To make a long story short, they did the surgery. It was successful, but it went right back down. I'm saying, oh my God, here we go. I was really not in my right mind. I'm laying in the bed, trying to mend over the brain surgery, and my legs go out because I'm paralyzed. Once that was over with, I woke up to the situation of knowing that I was paralyzed, because what happened, the brain surgery was successful, but they had to put some medication in the body to keep swelling off the brain. My face was swollen and I would cry. I would cry so hard because I had mirrors in my hallway. And every time they would put me in the wheelchair from being paralyzed, I would look at that mirror and I would see my face all swollen and my body all swollen. I had gained all this weight. And they took one medicine and they would inject it from side to side for 3 months in my hips. And when they were injecting that medicine, it was curing one thing and hurting another.
We've invited an inspiring quintet that began with two brothers in the late 70s. Please welcome the Christianaires.
All right, listen. Is there anybody here that loves the Lord like I do? Stand up. Ooh-wee. Anybody here that loves the Lord like I do? Why don't you stand up? Ooh-wee. Well, I stand for His righteousness.
And I went across the country 3 years in a wheelchair, telling people God was going to heal me, but I didn't know how He was going to do it. And at the same time that I was saying that, the devil was challenging me and saying, look at you. You went all over the country singing God's music. Where's your God now? And at that point, I really lost it. Man, I thought, man, I'm not going to live. I'm not going to be able to walk again. My life is taken away from me. One day I'm walking, the next day I'm paralyzed. I went in a 10-year period from the bed to the wheelchair for 3 years, to the walker, to the parallel bars dragging my legs, and by faith I kept believing that I was going to walk. And 2006, I was on a cane and I went to a concert and the doctors called me and said, hey man, just try to let go of your cane. 2006 in June, I dropped my cane for the last time. And now I can go around the country and tell everybody that God healed me. And a lot of people don't make it through aneurysms. I've had 2 friends, one passed away driving on the interstate, he pulled over on the side and died there. And one guy drove himself to the hospital and died at the emergency room. And so I know that there's something special about what God has given me back from 0 to really 100%. Yeah, I fight pain every day from all of the surgeries, but I'm so grateful to be able to come back out and share with the world that really this song is twofold. My new single, Free. I'm free from the things that were binding me, that that they said I would never live again to see the next day.
Then you slip away. Oh, what would you say? Say. What do you wanna see? Right before you close your eyes and take one good look for the final time. Oh, you said goodbye. Well, I ain't no preacher, teacher, or no politician. I'm just somebody looking for something that seems to be missing. I'm not even gonna pretend that
This favor is on my life now. A lot of people my age, they don't get this favor. You know, to be signed to Motown Gospel / Trey Miles, which is Smokey Norfolk, who is a legend. The song I Need You Now was just platinum, double platinum, going double platinum or whatever. And for them to come together along with Black Elvis and Harold Lilly, who have a company called Mars on Sunday, along with Lonnie Deadweiler. All three of these companies came together because they believed in me. They felt like Paul Porter has another chance to tell his story as well as give some new music. Reinventing myself, you know, give a refreshing sound to what Paul Porter did for 30 years. And I'm so grateful. And that's where I am now.
Oh yeah, you should do a rendition or something real fast, like what you know, a good time.
Get better.
where he leads me. I will follow. Everywhere I go, Lord, I'll lift your name. I give you all the praise, and I'll do whatever you want me to do for you. When you need somebody to do your will. That's that right there, right there.
And this goes to show you that God is still a healer. He's a keeper, and he will restore in Jesus' name. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Jonas Hugh Ross, the host of the Jonas Hugh Radio Show. And I'm honored, I'm elated again right now to be with the legendary Mr. Paul Porter. And we got some information we're going to share with you all. Listen here, listen. And God is still in the miracle working business. Y'all see him, and you just watch his whole entire story, his testimony. And you just know that, hey, we're in for a treat today right here on the Jonas Hugh Radio Show with the legendary Mr. Paul Porter. What's up, Paul? Your audio gone again. Yep. Can't hear you. Hold on. Let me do what I did yesterday. But thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for coming in and hanging with us. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for coming in and hanging with us.
Can you
There
hear
you
me?
go. I hear you, man. And listen here. Again, I was sharing with them. We see that God is still a healer, and he's a keeper in the midst of your testimony piece that we opened up with. And so let's talk about what we're here for. Again, as you can see, we know that God is a restorer. We see
hmm
you even after the brain aneurysm. They call it a stroke these days, but it was brain aneurysm, stroke at the brain, and things of that nature.
hmm
So even in that, Paul, 10 years later, how do you feel, man?
I feel great. I know God has healed my body, but I know it had to be nothing but the grace of God, because a lot of people don't come through these issues, and that's why we're here today to talk about somebody else. And
Mhm.
of course, yeah, we didn't have to play the story, but we wanted to play the story to show you the stages that I can only imagine that Chris Havert is going through now. And at the end of the day, we thank God for sustaining him to this point. For on January the 28th, uh, Chris Havert, who we are talking about, and we're pleading to everyone to really stay on, listen, and see what happened, as well as help us to make a difference. On January the 28th, he had a stroke. that hit his frontal lobe in 3 different places,
Wow.
which greatly affected his short-term memory and cognitive reasoning skills. He was a business owner for 30 years, 30 plus years, but cannot run the business because of the effects of his stroke. And man, that hit me like home because of what I've been through. And I knew that I came through it. I knew God can make a difference. And so
Right.
what I'm saying, God is making a difference with Chris, but he's still unable to work.
Hmm.
And it just happens to be my cousin through marriage. But we love him dearly. And I said, man, we got to do something. We got to just plead to everyone. And like I spoke yesterday, if you have a voice to do something, and I've been all over this country speaking and singing to people, but the people owe me nothing, but I know God's grace and the love of people that will just, let it touch their hearts to help this family. And that's why we're here. And
That's
so,
right.
Jonas, if you'll
That's
pull
right.
up the actual program that we're having on Saturday, we have been doing a sort of like a 3-day plea for this love day for that brother right there. As you can see on the flyer, he and his wife are there in the middle, and Chris to the left. There's a clear picture of him. His daughter's down in the middle, who will be speaking at this event on Saturday. This Saturday, October. I mean, oh my God,
July.
July the 18th.
Yeah.
Where how did I get October?
I don't know. I don't
But
know.
uh, can you, Jonas, give the building and the address? I
It's
can't
going to be
really
at the
see it on there.
Praise Tabernacle Ministries Church there in Jackson, Mississippi. Address is 1515 University Boulevard, again in Jackson, Mississippi. Pastored by Dr. J.W.T. Spies. It's going to begin at 6:30 p.m. again on Saturday. That's tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Again, they have a raffle ticket going on, but this is a love day in honor
Mhm.
of Mr. Christopher Harvard Senior. Ladies and gentlemen, also Paul Porter will be there. Myron McGee is going to be there. Thelma Richardson will be there. His daughter will speak, as Paul Force said. Ms. LaDeirdre Harvard. She's a nurse there in the city of Jackson. I'm hoping, I'm praying. Then word of wisdom from Andrew Brown Jr. and 15-minute sermon from Tyrone McGee. So it's a power packed event in honor and of a love day, because we just never know when it's our time. We just never know. So we're here to show some love for this great brother.
And mainly our first objective was to get the family involved. So
Mhm.
everybody on this flyer is family. There's no superstars. There's no. I didn't call 12 national groups, or I could have did all of that, but we wanted the family to be involved. So there you have Paul Porter. Then you have my sister Thelma Richardson, my twin cousins Tyron and Myron, uh,
Okay.
who happened to be my cousin Ethel, which is her husband, his wife, first cousin. And then we have Andrew Brown. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. He's out of Dallas, but we do have in the middle his daughter. Chris Havitt's daughter. She is a nurse, and she'll be speaking on the things about a brain, uh, the stroke and all of that, and the negatives, the positives, and what to do after something like this happens. So we're all coming together just for an hour or so. And we're inviting everybody, if you can, stop by, bring a donation, this, that, and the other. But right now, we are on a plea of today. We're trying to make today really count
Mhm.
with your cash out gifts. This family needs help, and we love him dearly. And we're just asking, will you do that? We have a cash out. Miss Fredna Perkins has put her cash up. Now, to assure that your contributions goes where they need to go, this will go straight to Regions Bank, and at the end of Friday, we will cash that check and take it to the family. Now, you will know that your contribution was given, because we're going to read out everybody's name on that day, because we will be filming live from what, Jonas, where we'll be filming from.
It's going to be from the Praise Tabernacle Church, their Facebook page. They're going to
Their
stream from their Facebook page. They're going to stream from there.
They're going to be streaming, and on that day, we will acknowledge everyone. We do have people that contributed yesterday, and we were
Mhm.
just so grateful. The move of God. Somebody all the way from Dallas,
That's right.
I believe, one of your friends or
Right.
fans
One,
from
one,
the
one of my
program.
listeners, Mrs. Sally Onwine, along with her husband, Mr. Freddie Onwine, there in Dallas, Texas, they sold on last night.
They sold on last night, but the mighty move of it was
Hmm.
they were motivated so much so that they decided to overnight
That's right.
uh,
That's right.
gift. So they put their stamp on the mail and sent a picture of it to
Yeah.
Jonas
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
moved on that actively and said
Hmm.
it's going in the mail and it'll be there overnight.
That's right.
So uh, people like this don't have to be nice, and nobody has to be nice, and nobody has to do this, but we're just asking from the heart. You will, to let God touch your heart to move on a family like this. Could have been your family, but
Hmm.
it's not. So we just never know when a person can be in need. But we love our brother, and what we want to do is move on this. He's not able to work, and we want to be able to bless his family on tomorrow, but
That's
as
right.
well on today. We want to move fastly, swiftly. We want
That's
people
right.
to like and share and
Right.
be able to help bless this person on today.
Okay, that's our friend Vicky is on. Pastor Vicky West from Greenwood, Mississippi. We're gonna give you a briefing. I think you just came in. So
Mhm.
I think Sylvia sold on last night. She's on with us as well. Pastor Anthony Clark from Montgomery is on with us tonight. I mean today as well. But listen, Vicky, there's a brother that's in need. He had a stroke at the brain down in Jackson, Mississippi. His name is Christopher Harvard. And so Paul and I are coming together to I guess to, and I won't say solicit funds, but to pull on our friends to contribute to this great
Mhm.
love that is going to take place on tomorrow in Jackson, Mississippi. There's a cash app that's going to be on the screen, so if you can sow, it's greatly appreciated. If you can't sow, it's not putting a gun to nobody's head, but it's just to if you can, if you're able, if you're willing and able, the cash app is $ Frednia Perkins. So whatever you sow, there's no seed too great, there's no seed too small. It's just to help keep this family above water, help keep them above water in this day and time. Because the guy was, to my understanding, he was a businessman, but he can't go to
Mhm.
work. He can't go to
Mhm.
work. So, uh,
30 years he worked as a business owner, and now he's unable to move uh, into any kind of facility to go to work. So at this point, we're trying to, assist him along the way as they get the proper care for him to get better. And
that's
I
right.
know God is going to heal him. I believe that, but we're asking you to move quickly on your heart, because we only have a 24-hour period to do what we're trying to do and to get to this family tomorrow. We've already rented a building. Pastor Spies is in the wings. He's under the weather, but he said he will be there tomorrow to assist, open up the building, and we're just gonna come, do a love day, a few solo songs, a little 15-minute sermon. But then his daughter is going to speak on brain stroke, and in that, I know the family. Some of them are watching. Some from Texas are watching. Some from Mississippi are watching, and I know his wife should be on. And preferably, we're just thanking God for those that are watching that will move on this and let them touch too. And we thank Brother L.W. Bowden for yesterday, and he donated really
Hmm.
well. We're
Okay.
looking for others. We have Bishop Jenkins, who promised to donate. Bishop Brandon Porter promised to donate. These are prominent friends of mine that I just asked to um, let God bless it, touch them to give something. And then we're asking people to, maybe talk to some of your church members, talk to some of your friends, and ask them whether they will be willing to uh, give on this great, great, worthy occasion.
Hmm. That's right. Carolyn Durr Thompson, she sold
Mm,
on last night. She's from Atlanta, Georgia. So she sold on last night. So, yeah.
I
So I think
mean,
Vicky said, I think Vicky's gonna sow as well. So,
my
so yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah.
We want to
Mm.
just thank Sister Vicky West. She's been a prominent uh, woman of God, and I just recently been pastoring, but as well, she's a great fan of the Christianaires, and she's been so supportive of our ministry. So we want to thank her as well. Yeah, as we were talking about Chris, he's been going back and forth to rehab, and it's been some difficult days, but he's good in spirit. He is really, really, really um, working to get better. His wife is right there by his side, and the family is doing an incredible job at making sure that he gets what he needs to make progress. And we're just claiming God for 100%
Yeah.
for him to get back to where he is. Jonas, I just want to thank you for all you do, man. But you've been in radio for how long now?
And now it's been, I think this year make 10 years. This year gonna make 10 years. Brand new. I'm still a baby in it. I'm still learning.
You're a baby, but I'm gonna tell you, last 2 years I saw God move on your radio program to the point that people are looking at and listening to you from all over the place, and we want to thank you for this platform
Mhm.
because this platform without no you, there's no me. Because many years ago, I wrote a song. I had a dream about the radio angels, and I came up with a song called "The Radio Angels,"
Mhm.
and it was just saying that how radio announcers can sit there and pray for you on the radio. They can play songs to soothe that soul that person is sitting in the hospital and can't do nothing but muscle enough strength to turn on a radio or nowadays with the internet,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
they use their phone. And man, it's just great to be able to have people like you so that we can get this message out, so that we can help Chris, so we can help others. And we won't stop until we just know that Saturday at 6:30 we're in the building.
That's
We're
right.
going to be here. And I just can't thank you for taking your time. Thank you enough for taking your time. You don't have to do this 12 noon today, 7 this evening. We'll be back on. And yesterday we were on at 7. Thank you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
I mean, if you give me 2 minutes, Paul, I got to run outside real quick. You know, the mailman outside, so I got to go get the mail. But just hold on, and
Oh,
I'll be right back. Be right back.
all right. What I want to say to all of you
Your audio gone. Yeah, his audio gone, and not sure what went on. I don't know if it was me leaving out. There
Can
you
you
go. I
now?
hear you. There you go.
Okay. I was saying a whole lot of crazy stuff, but we uh, are so grateful that Jonas is back. Hopefully, he got some good news in the mail. But at the end of the day, we're just so grateful that God is doing what He's doing.
Yeah, and we're gonna stand in agreement. We speak over his healing in Jesus' name. But
Amen.
we do know the effectual fervent prayer. Let me talk to the saints now. The effectual fervent prayer of the righteous availeth much. So we're gonna speak complete wholeness in Jesus' name. When I say wholeness, because there was a lady that had the issue of blood, and when she
But
pressed her way to Jesus, and Jesus looked down at the woman when she touched him, and God, Jesus looked down and said, "Woman, thy faith have made thee whole." So we're gonna believe and trust God on Christian's behalf that he is
mm,
whole in Jesus' name. Listen here,
amen.
the way you see Paul Porter jumping around, we just praying, trusting God. We're gonna see Chris hopping and running, jumping around too. So yeah, we're
Yes,
just gonna
sir.
believe and trust God on that.
Yes, sir. Love Day is going to be tomorrow at 6:30. And right now, we want some people to come on and let us be assured that they're going to share this, post it, and we're going to contribute through Cash App. If we'll throw the Cash App again to see that you can he instantly give whatever your heart desires. We really need your contributions.
Yeah.
We don't grant it. We thank you for whatever you can do. It's very simple, dollar sign and the name there, Fredna Perkins, and we will make sure that
Mm-hmm.
your name is called on tomorrow. A few names I already have. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Pastor West is going to be donating. I think Bishop Brandon Porter is donating. Brother L.W. Bolton already donated yesterday. Um, um, I think Stephanie Brown, Vendetta Brown. Let me see who else did. Stephanie, I remember another Stephanie has contributed. Who else I saw? Uh,
Carolyn Durr
Carol.
Thompson. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. So many have already, but we're going to have a list of names. I'm not,
Mm-hmm.
don't let me get to calling names. I want to call
Right.
them right.
Right.
So
Sally and Mr. Freddie and Mrs. Sally Onwine from Dallas, Texas.
from
So.
Dallas, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
we're asking those that can and will at this point, if you would just go on to that Cash App is right there. You can blow it up or do whatever you can do because I can barely see it myself. Blind in one eye and can't see out the other. But we know that those that can and will. We're not asking for we're not doing no auction. This is not strategically planned. This is just from the heart. So therefore, there's no structure to this. There's no gimmicks
Mm-hmm.
to this. All we need is your contributions to help make this a success tomorrow. And whatever it is, it will be a success because at the end of the day, there's no dollar amount too small or too big. $5, $3, $1, $20. Someone is able to give a $20 seed. Some people may give $100. Whatever you can give, we're asking that you can contribute and do it from the heart. And I know you'll be blessed. If we
Mm-hmm.
bless somebody, God will turn around and bless you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
tonight we're gonna be back at 7 o'clock to do the very same thing. So you all do us a like and share this post and let somebody know when we post
Mm,
the flyer for tonight. Y'all just share it. It costs you nothing to share. It costs deed. It costs nothing, y'all. This is a good for a good cause. Again, it's gonna take place again in
yeah.
Jackson, Mississippi. At the let me put it back up here. It's gonna take place at the Praise Tabernacle Church. There, 1515
Mm,
University. Street there in Jackson, Mississippi, pastored by Dr. J.W.T. Spies. It's going to start at 6:30 p.m. on tomorrow night, y'all. So listen, if you're in the area, just stop by. They're going to be there for maybe an hour, hour and a half tops. So
Mhm.
just be in the room and come and be a blessing to this young man
That's
and his
right,
family. And his
Pastor.
family.
We want to
Yeah.
thank Pastor Spies. I know he's under the weather. We're praying his strength that he'll be able to, you know, recover and do well tomorrow, to feel better enough. His lovely wife, who's always smiling and giving and showing love. Pastor Spies has a new book out.
Okay.
Jonas, he's an author, and I'm sure he'll have some books available to educate people on him. He said he almost gave up, but God said no. So at the end of the day, he'll be there, and hopefully some of his members will be there to help support this. But
And I
if you can come by tomorrow, we're asking those in the Jackson area, Ridgeland area. What are
mhm.
some of the surrounding areas? Flora,
Clinton, Byram,
Boston.
Benton, Canton, Gluckstadt, all the
Yeah,
other cities in between. Listen, if you all over in Carthage, Mississippi, come on down. Come on
yeah.
down and support this great event. Flowood, all those other places in between. Y'all come on out and show
We
love.
gonna shake our hands and drop off a love offering, and you say you got to go because you got so much going on Saturday. We thank you for just coming by and thinking of us and thinking of Chris. So
That's right.
again, on January the 28th, he had a stroke, and it hit the frontal lobe in 3 different places, which greatly affected his short-term memory and cognitive reasoning skills. He was a business owner for 30 plus years, but
Hmm.
cannot run the business because of the effects of the stroke on the brain. So we're just asking you to be a blessing. We're asking you to come out tomorrow. We're asking you to donate today, tonight at 7 p.m.
Hmm.
and tomorrow. Bring your
Tomorrow. Hmm.
donation to the
That's right.
place. You know how we lay the in the a spiritual thing, when they talk about laying the gifts at the feet of the Lord. Here we just asking you to bring a gift to this brother and bless him, shake his hand, and shake the family's hand and just say, hey, we're here in support. We want to show you some love at this love day on tomorrow, six
That's right.
thirty
That's
in
right.
Jackson, Mississippi.
That's right. And guess what? Yeah, and we'll be back tonight. We're gonna be doing the same thing again tonight. So come on out
Mhm.
tonight, right here at Jonas Q Radio Show page. I may end up doing it from my personal page to reach another audience. So, but it'll still be on. I'm live now on my Facebook page, the radio show Facebook page, my TikTok, and my YouTube channel. So listen here, and then I think one of the family members are on the YouTube channel.
Mhm.
Glam
Uh-huh.
Girl Havard. I think that's I don't know if it's his wife or his daughter.
I believe
Um,
that's his wife.
his wife, okay. But
Mhm.
she's on with us tonight, and she said she thanks us for all we do for
Mhm.
this time for them and the family. So we're praying for you all fervently because that's what we can do, and then we're going to sow financially as well to this great cause.
Now,
Listen here,
Joe,
uh-huh.
let me ask you this. I'm very confused on this
Okay,
technology. I, I
okay.
don't understand this. How are we on this, that, and the other? And where are we? And tell the people where they can reach us once more time. But how are we on there? I mean, what are we doing?
There's a software that I use called Restream, and it allows me to go live if I want to go live on all of my platforms, with Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, wherever I am, even my website. If I want to go live via my website, I can go live there as well. So it's called Restream. So I'm able to stream all over the world, wherever I
Every
need to be.
like
Every
Green Deal.
Willie,
Where's I'm at? I'm every
where's
all
I'm at? Where is I'm at? Yeah,
where.
yeah. So
So in that, if somebody taps in, how do they tap in? They go to your live stream, or do
they
they
go
go
to
to YouTube?
They
Do they
can
go?
go. They can go to on Facebook is Jonas Q Radio Show,
Mhm.
and on YouTube it's Jonas Q Ross. On TikTok it's Jonas Q Ross. It's my name. That's all I got. So basically, if you want to find me, it's my name on
Mhm.
so on platforms is my name. So we're live right now again on TikTok. We're live on YouTube and on the radio show page. I'm gonna go live this evening from my personal page, which is Jonas Ross. So I'm gonna go live on there as well. So I'll be live on my
Okay.
radio show page, my YouTube channel, my personal page, and TikTok. So I'm going live on. I may go live on Instagram too. So I might just do all of them. May do all of them.
Wow.
And matter of fact, I might tap into the Christian Ass page as well just to go over there as well. So,
Would be great.
yeah,
That would be
yeah,
great.
I tap into it all.
Uh,
Yeah.
let's take this. We got like a few minutes. Let's take this time to see if we can get some people to sow. I don't know how we can know that they're sowing, but at the end of the day, we're taking these moments right here with the cash out. We're asking people to just give a love donation at $5, $10, $25, $50. Most people are just sowing what they have and what they can spare. And at the end of the day, we want to thank you for it. All you have to do is just go to, you can scan that QR code, or you can put the name in there and get um, your donation through. So no donation is too small, no donation is too large. We accept all of your donations. This is a way that we just came up with at the last minute to help with contributions, and we need your support. So this is a plea for the next 8 minutes or so. We're asking you to just sow, um, and give to this great cause. Of course, it'll be on uh, tomorrow, July the 18th, 6:30. We will go to the actual event, and again, it's going to be on live. We will be at Praise again, Brother Jonas. We'll be at Praise. What is it, Brother Jonas? On live. Can you hear me, Jonas? Hello, hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Praise. Let me get my let me get my radio voice together. Praise Tabernacle Church there in Jackson, Mississippi. So you can find it there. Praise Tabernacle Ministries.
Praise Tabernacle Ministries. Go to that. Um, what do you
Their,
call it?
their Facebook page. Their Facebook page. They're going to do a live stream. They're going to do a live stream from Facebook via Facebook.
I was going to go say website. You know, I don't know nothing about
Praise Tabernacle, Praise Tabernacle Ministries Church on
it.
1515 University Boulevard. So listen here, if you'll know it's the church because Pastor Dr. JWT Spies is the pastor. Again, it's Praise Tabernacle Ministries Church. Find them there and watch the live stream from there.
I bet these people just crucifying me, going like, he don't even.
Where's he going? Where's I'm at?
What? Yeah, yeah. Just go to wherever you can go to get where you can get.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Somebody named Ofats. Ofat is sold.
Mm.
I
Oh my
just joined
goodness.
the live stream. But what are we sowing for? What are we sowing for? We're sowing for a cause of a brother had a stroke at the brain. His name is Christopher Harvard Sr., and they're doing a benefit concert for him tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m. at the Praise Tabernacle Ministries Church, 1515 University Street, again in Jackson, Mississippi. That's the cause. That's what the cause is for. We just never know. It could be our time. It could be our, it's his time now. It could be our time. And most of you know my story. I'm a survivor of a heart attack, blood pressure 236 over 143, and I'm still here to tell the story. Paul had an aneurysm on the brain. He's still here to tell the story. A lot of our friends are still here to tell the story. Even in sickness, God still restores. He still makes us whole in Jesus' name. So hey, we just never know. It could be our time.
And for that person that just came on and saying, what are we sowing for? On January the 28th, we're just going to keep saying this so that
Mhm.
people, on January the 28th, Chris Havard, who we're having the program for, had a stroke that hit him in three different places on the brain. It hit the frontal lobe in three different places, which greatly affected his short-term memory and cognitive reasoning skills. He was a 30-year business owner, and he cannot run the business because of the effects of his stroke.
Mhm.
And we came together and just said, hey, I know what I had been through. Uh, I was just, we showed my picture on yesterday of how I looked when I had my aneurysm on the brain. So at the end of the day, God came through on time. And so now it touched my heart to move fastly. And we're asking that person that just asked, who are we? What are we sowing for?
Mhm.
We're not asking for a certain seed. And we don't care if it's $5, $10, or whatever. Jonas will pull up the
The cash
cash.
app. Let me
It
go
will
back.
go straight into that account and to Regions Bank. And on tomorrow at the concert, we're going to present them with a check, and to know how your contribution was given. We won't say what you gave, but we will call out your names as we read them off to the family. And that will show that everything that came from Cash App, we will read it off, the names of the people who donated. We won't say what you donated to keep it private, but we will read it off and then present it to the family on tomorrow in a check from Regions Bank. So this cash app will go straight into Regions, and as it's calculated, a check will be cut for them, and we will present it to the family on tomorrow. And we're asking you to sow $5, $10, $15, $25, $50, $100, whatever you can to show need. Some preachers and some churches may come together and sow $300, $500. We don't care. All we want to do is get it to this family, because the family's,
That's
because
right.
this
That's right.
for his family anymore. He's going through rehab. He's doing well. He's doing better. Uh, in this process, but we need your help. And if you let God just touch your heart and send a love offering to this cash app, we would greatly appreciate it. We won't take it for granted, and we thank you, thank you, thank you. There again, there it is, $ Miss Fredna Perkins. This check will be cut today or tomorrow from Regions Bank and presented to the family at 6:30 on tomorrow. And we need to move fast and swiftly. I wish we could get 1,000 people to give $1. I don't care. If we can get 1,000 people to give more than great.
The
And
young man that asked, oh Fats, he said he's gonna sow today.
uh,
So he found out what it's for. So he sees for a good cause. Thank you, Dr. Fats, for wanting to sow. Sylvia got a testimony, said she already got hers back. What she sold last night, she got it back double in Jesus' name. So we just pray God for increase. That's what we're praying for. We're
yes,
praying God
yes.
for increase.
We're asking God to move on your heart, move on your spirit, and you don't have to know somebody to bless somebody. When you bless somebody, God will turn around and bless you, and
Hmm.
that's what it's all about. We are being a voice, and I used to talk, just like I talked about somebody so passionate like Martin Luther King, who died for a cause. Um, he knew that we needed rights. He knew that we wouldn't be able to get on here and do what we're doing right now if it wasn't for Martin Luther King. In every city, major city, if you'll recognize, there's a Martin Luther King Drive because of his heart and what he believed that would come through. He said, I might not get there with you, but I've seen the promised land. And he knew that black and white would be shaking hands and, coming together to, show love. And that's what we're about, is a love day. We are here to give love to Brother Chris and help him by using this cash app to give a love offering to him, to help him make a better situation for his family. And so there's your cash out. Please, please, so today. We need your support. We need your help. We need your contribution. We don't take it for granted. On tomorrow, we will be there. Anybody that wants to stop by to say, hey, I don't want to be able to, I can't stay for the singing. I can't stay for the little 15-minute sermon, but I do want to drop off a love offering. You can do so, and you don't have to use the cash app. You just come physically tomorrow. If you let them know what that address is, Jonas.
It's 1515 University Boulevard, Jackson, Mississippi. Pastor Dr. J.W.T. Spies is the pastor at the Praise Tabernacle Ministries Church there in Jackson, Mississippi.
If you can't remember that address, just remember Praise Tabernacle Ministries. right there in Jackson, Mississippi. Praise Tabernacle Ministries. I can remember that off the top of my head. Praise Tabernacle Ministries. That's the name of the live that we will be on tomorrow at 6:30. Pastor is using his facility, his equipment to show this live on tomorrow. Praise Tabernacle Ministries right there in Jackson. Um, and we just need your support. We need it. We need it. We need it. We're asking to let God touch your heart and bless this family.
That's right. And y'all, we'll be back tonight. Listen here. So go again, call a friend, tell a neighbor that we're going to be on again tonight to do the very same thing, because it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. We just never know. It's because it could be us. We just never know. So y'all join us again on tonight at 7:00 p.m. There are people. Miss Seth, thank you. She says she's going to sow today as well. Thank you, Miss Seth. Sure, Smith. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you for your contribution for what you're going to do today as well. So again, we thank y'all for coming in and hanging with us. But tonight at 7 p.m., we'll be back right here. We'll be going live on everything. Christian Ads page. We're going to be everywhere tonight. We're going to be everywhere tonight.
Everywhere.
All over the world tonight. We're going to be everywhere.
Those that can and will that are already on here, can y'all rejoin to help us push this forward?
That's right.
Form a team of an army of angels,
Okay.
army
And,
of
Mi- and
you
Mr.
know how
Fat said he just sold.
oh
So
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you, my
Thank you.
brother. Thank you so much. And we'll announce your names tomorrow on the live at Praise Tabernacle Church on that platform.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we thank y'all so much, and we're asking you to continue to sow as we go off for this period where we take a break and
That's right.
get something to eat and all that, and we'll be back.
We'll be back at 7:00. We'll be back right here on again Paul Porter Christian Ads page everywhere. We're gonna be all over the place tonight. So we won't miss no corners tonight. We're gonna catch everybody, lottie dottie, and everybody. All right, man. Paul, go get you something to eat, man. Rest up. So I'll be back tonight at 7:00.
All right, we'll see
All right.
you
See
then.
y'all tonight. All right. Much love to y'all.